Logan Paul's 550,000 One Piece and Dragon Ball manga purchase leaves fans furious. So he went out and he spent $550,000 on a One Piece and Dragon Ball manga. You can see him right there. All right. It posed up with him. All right. They got the little scores on, I guess the One Piece got a 9.0. The Dragon Ball got a 9.2. And, he's, look at him. He's proud as punch, man. He's holding it out there. He's feeling good about itself. All right. And then we got this video where apparently he don't know the name of damn Luffy, man. He calls him Luffy D Monkey.
It was great.
Luffy D Monkey. Shout out Luffy.
Monkey D Luffy.
What?
Monkey D Luffy.
It's Monkey D Luffy.
It was great.
Luffy D.
Like, fuck.
Can I get a pair of brass knuckles just to punch this guy at least once, please? I like. Here's the thing. I watch professional wrestling. He's in professional wrestling. Dude, I watch it just so that way I can see him get his ass kicked. I don't care if it's fake. I just love to watch him get his ass kicked. And I can't stand this kind of guy. I seriously can't.
I mean, he wanted to buy into something he thought was popular. He probably he has never heard or watched or read One Piece ever. To call him Luffy D Monkey. But yeah, this guy says, get this LARPer out of here.
And
well,
he's not wrong.
Because now he owns the most expensive One Piece. I forgot what they said. They said it right here. Yeah, it says here, Logan Paul has stepped into the manga collecting world, but his purchase of One Piece and Dragon Ball chapters have already sparked backlash from the fans. On April 22nd, the YouTuber revealed he spent a record $550,000 on ultra rare graded copies of the very first chapters of One Piece and Dragon Ball. Both are among the most iconic manga series ever produced, with One Piece alone surpassing 600 million copies sold worldwide. Sharing the news online, Paul wrote, "Proud owner of the greatest mangas in the world, in my opinion." Well, what opinion could you possibly have when you don't even know the name of the fucking character? It's not Luffy D Monkey, but it's Monkey D Luffy. But I'm a proud owner of the greatest manga. It's because somebody told him that. So yeah, we got this is a big issue. Tourism, man. The tourism that we get out of this shit is a big fucking problem.
It's like we were saying in the chat, bro. Like, these people, they come into like this space and they're not trying to engage with anime as an art. They're trying to engage with it as a status symbol. Like, and I'm not saying this is all people, but like I've seen a huge influx of people who come in. They only watch like the trending anime, and there's no problem with that. Like, everyone's got to start somewhere, but most of the time it feels like it's just something for you to change your profile icon to, or like to put on your story, like, oh, I'm watching this. It's like, look, it's like,
it's a photo op. It's a photo op,
exactly. Right? I don't like I said, I don't want to keep ragging on like new fans, because like everyone's gonna start somewhere, but like it's not even like an obscure piece of lore. It's the fucking character's name. Like, they say it over and over again. He says it over and over again. My name is Monkey D. Luffy. I'm going to become king of the pirates. Bro, how do you get that wrong? And it's like, look, I don't... It's really... I don't want to kick a man.
It's so embarrassing, man. It's like, what?
Dude, I hate kicking a man when it's down, but like, this man makes it hard, because like he already has like the Japan thing, the Suicide Force thing from like a few years back when I was in high school. Like, that was a whole big thing, and like he quote unquote apologized and like learned from it, but we don't know, because like he's an influencer and an actor, so like he knows how to put on a face and for the video. But it's just like, dude, it sounds like, and I don't keep up with it like Stacy, but I hear like this guy, like he has like stream after stream or like controversy like here and there. So it's just like, man, it's like, dude, what are you doing? It's like, you're just running up the prices. Like, we're just talking about it earlier. Like, it's already hard enough for like certain countries, or like people to like get access to manga, and like now if they're gonna start like turning it into like this like investment game where it's just like everyone's just gonna be running up the prices, like what's manga collecting gonna look like in a few years? I just hope I don't want to see that, because like we're seeing it happen to comics, and like I understand like sometimes you want to preserve it, or like you want to have something like cool, but I feel like these things are meant to be like engaged with and read. Like, that's the purpose of like their existence. Maybe like maybe for like preservation in a library or something. Or like, in a museum. But
I mean, again, like somebody like him owning this, it's, again, like you said, it's just a status symbol. It's like he doesn't really care. He doesn't know it enough to he's buying it because it's One Piece. He's not buying it because he loves it. He's buying it's something I heard of. It's a manga I've heard of. It's a story. A lot of people like One Piece. Let me go ahead and what your name just said, catching the wave. Okay, that's all he care about, man. And it's funny because when you go through here, right, like he posts this up, a proud owner of the greatest mangas. And I saw Tony already pointed it out. It's manga, all right. It's manga. It's not plural, all right. The way that we do it in the West, all right. You don't add an S on at the end. It's animes and mangas. No, it's manga and it's anime. It's a singular, plural as well. One Piece chapter 9, second highest grade in existence. Pop 3. So again, that's what he cares about. All right. Oh, it's the second highest grade. You know, it's the first canon appearance for Monkey D. Luffy. So he posts up Monkey D. Luffy in his chat. He probably didn't even write this. All right. His publicist or somebody else wrote this shit because he's the next thing you know, he's calling it Luffy D. Monkey. All right. One Piece is the #1 selling manga in the world, 600 million copies sold. And then he talks about Dragon Ball. The manga journey has begun. And it's like, wait a minute. Your journey didn't already begin? What are you buying this for? Why do you care? Oh, because it's popular. Oh, because it's a photo op. It's an opportunity for you to put yourself out there. All right. And then the first person that comes through is I Show Speed. You don't even know shit about One Piece.
This coming from this is coming from the guy who just put him through a table last weekend. Thank you, Speed.
He fucking ratioed his ass too, man, because he got 26 million views and 553,000 likes compared to his 24,000. He fucking ratios this guy. You don't even know shit about One Piece. And that's the truth. And that's the problem. This is, again, a part of the globalization. As these things become more popular, you're going to see more Logan Pauls getting out here and cosplaying as anime fans and manga fans, and they're going to be, oh my God, look how popular. Look, I love this good stuff. He probably has never even read this stuff. These joints are probably, he put them in their boxes. They sitting in a vault somewhere, you know, collecting dust, but, you know, ready to sell when, you know, this shit continues to, you know, he'll probably flip them, sell them for like $1 million or whatever, you know, combined or whatever it is. So it says, bro hasn't even read or watched a single volume or episode of One Piece, I bet. One user replied. Others were more critical of what his arrival could mean for the space. Absolutely hate that this grifter is trying to invade this space. I think that's the real issue, is that this dude is coming into a space that seems like it's been overpopulated with a lot of people that really aren't fans. They're just kind of like catching a wave, you know, like everybody's been saying. They're just riding a wave. And they don't really care about manga and anime. As soon as something else big comes along, they'll move on to that. And that's what this guy comes off as. All right. That's what this dude comes off as. And it's like, okay, that's the reason why I think people are kind of tired of this shit.
But also, like, I agree with you, DA. Like, you know, we always talk about it. Marvel, Star Wars, like, you know, these were things that meant something to us. And then, like, some people, like, you saw a lot of it. Like, it got big. A lot of people came in. And, like, you know, for better, like, and it got fucked up. And, like, now those people have moved on to something else. But, like, the fans of those, like, you know, now they're dealing with, like, the scraps and, like, you know, the broken pieces. And, like, we can't put that shit back together. Like, they're trying, but, like, it's never going to be the same. Because, like, you fucked it up for everyone. They had a good thing going. And, like, the tourists came, you know, and they started, like, listening to the tourists. And they fucked it up. Okay, like, somebody had said in the chat, baseball cards. All right. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I get that. It's similar to a baseball card. But, like, if you got a Joe DiMaggio rookie card or whatever, I'm just throwing it out there, and you don't know who the fuck Joe DiMaggio is, you're calling him Bo DiMaggio or you're giving him some other fucking name. It's like, bro, you don't even know who the fuck that is? It's like, bro, you just lose all immediate respect for that person that owns that. And it's like, it cheapens it in a way. It cheapens it in a way that somebody that doesn't even respect the art form or respect what they own, they don't even know it well enough to call it what it is. All right, that's what I hate. It's like you don't even know the character well enough to call him by his name. You're calling him something he ain't, and that's what frustrates me. It's like I would want that piece of memorabilia to be owned by somebody that cares. All right, that's somebody that understands. Oh, damn, I got this particular player. You know, Joe DiMaggio, like, woo, man, damn, you got him, what? You know, and you know what that means. Not just because it's a popular, but because you know who that player is, you know what his stats are, you know what he means to the sport and to the game. That, to me, is more impressive than, oh, I just own something that, you know, is big, but I don't fucking know what it means. I don't know.
I mean, I agree with you.
What is
BA.
this good? Is it good? All right, y'all say it's good. All right, I guess it's good. You know,
I
and
agree
it's
with
like,
you.
come on, man, really?
But we live in a world now that these kids value things in regards to financially. Everything is valued financially. Like coming from New York City, you know what I'm saying? Like back in my days, and I remember when I was younger, like we couldn't afford a lot of things, for, you know, clothing wise. If you do in New York, if your outfit was not at least in that time worth at least $500, you were considered broke. You were looked at as a broke kid because you did not have a $500 outfit just to be sporting it, to sport it. And think about it. Like, remember back in the days how Jordans were? Jordans were the most popular things. Everybody was out there at 3 a.m, 4 a.m buying Jordans. Now you walk outside, you literally will find a commoner that just came from Africa rocking a pair of number 12 Jordans like nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like now Jordans are just like a pair of Keds now. Like it depreciated in value. And this is what I'm saying. Like, to me, artwork is going to be artwork. It's going to either be valuable, it's not going to be valuable. But I appreciate the fact that at least the value is increasing. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like with your example with Joe DiMaggio. Over the years, people are not going to know who the hell Joe DiMaggio is, but they're going to know his car was worth $3 million. And they're going to know in that society that, hey, if it's worth $3 million, we could be able to up it because we see that it is valuable. So to me, and then with the common people that know about it, we appreciate it. I appreciate it because I'm like, all right, somebody sees that the value is still out there for it. That's just my personal opinion. Like, I see both sides. I see the anger. I feel the anger as well. But I also see the beauty of the fact that people are acknowledging it and they're seeing it and the value is going up. And other people like us are seeing that don't even know about this person, you know, about Luffy or anything like that. They're like, wow. He just paid 550, K for that. Maybe I need to go read that. Maybe I need to go check that out. Like, it promotes it. It shocks in different ways. So
it's a take. I get you.